So you made a song in Suno. Sounds incredible. You want it on Spotify? Sitting next to real artists earning real streams. But here's the problem. Most AI tracks get quietly pulled within a week. And it's not because the music is bad. The track you hear at home sounds great. The issue is what's hiding inside the file. Stuff you can't hear, but Spotify's robots absolutely can. 3 things: an inaudible watermark, wrong loudness, and a fingerprint that's too close to something already in the catalog. None of that shows up in your headphones. Now let's back up. First thing to get straight. Spotify isn't a place you upload to, it's a store. To get a song into that store, you go through a distributor. DistroKid is the one most independent artists use. You pick a release date, upload one file, and a few days later it's live everywhere. Simple enough. But here's the thing. The catch isn't the distributor. The catch is the file you hand it. Because Spotify runs every incoming track through automated content checks, and those checks got a lot stricter in 2026. So what exactly happens to a raw AI export? Spotify hits it with audio fingerprinting, loudness analysis, and spam detection gates. A raw export from Suno trips all 3. Every time. Problem 1. The watermark. It's baked into the audio signal. You'll never hear it. But it's basically a neon sign that says, "This was made by AI." And Spotify's filters see it instantly. Problem 2. Loudness. Raw exports are usually mastered too hot or too quiet. Spotify has a specific target. Miss it, and the track either gets turned down or just bounced. And problem 3. The fingerprint. If your track sounds too close to something already in Spotify's database, held or rejected outright. And the worst part, you don't find out until a week later, after you've already paid your distributor. Wait, it gets worse. Repeated rejections don't just kill individual tracks. They can flag your whole distributor account. Now everything you release gets extra scrutiny. That's a hole you don't want to climb out of. So here's a step most people skip. Before the track ever touches a distributor, it needs to be cleaned and mastered to store spec. That's exactly what Undetectr does. It's the tool built for this specific problem. It does 3 things to a raw AI track. First, it strips the watermark. That invisible tag that screams machine-generated, gone. The file comes out clean with no audible quality loss. Second, it runs a mastering pass. This lands the loudness right inside Spotify's target range. No audio engineering degree needed. The track just arrives at spec. And third, sound match. This is the one that saves you the most headaches. It checks whether your track is too close to something already in the fingerprint database. You find out before Spotify does, not a week later. And look, the point isn't to trick anyone. A raw AI export is a rough draft. Undetectr turns it into a delivery-ready master. That's the same step every human-recorded song goes through before release. All right, here's the whole thing, start to finish. 8 steps. Do them in order, and you're golden. Step 1. Make your track. Suno, whatever you use. Get the song sounding the way you want it. Export the raw file. Step 2. Drop it into Undetectr. And if you've got a whole catalog sitting in Suno, the bulk importer pulls them all in at once. No dragging files one at a time. Just connect and import. Steps 3 and 4. Let it do its thing. Strip the watermark. Master the audio. Then run sound match to catch any fingerprint conflicts before they become rejections. Now, if sound match flags something, and sometimes it will, you swap out that section before you submit. Not after a rejection. Not after your account gets dinged. Before. Then you export the clean master, hand it to your distributor with your cover art and metadata, set a release date about 2 to 3 weeks out, and wait. That's it. The track goes live clean. Now, metadata. Boring? Yeah, but it'll absolutely sink your release if you get it wrong. So let's knock this out. Your artist name has to match exactly across every release. Capital letters, spacing, everything. Get it wrong, and Spotify splits you into 2 profiles. Half your streams go to a ghost page. Painful to fix. Cover art. 3,000 by 3,000 pixels minimum. No blurriness, no logos, no URLs on the image. Break any of those rules and the release gets bounced before it even reaches the content filters. And claim your Spotify for Artists profile the moment the track lands. All right, the money question. What do you actually earn from AI music on Spotify? Because this is the part that surprises people. Spotify pays roughly 1/3 to 1/2 cent per stream. Doesn't sound like much, but once a track catches a playlist, it compounds. And if you've got 10 tracks out there, 20, 50, the math starts looking very real. And here's something genuinely useful. Undetectr has an earnings calculator. Plug in your streams across platforms and see the real number before you release. Plan around math, not hope. But is this even allowed? Honest question. And the honest answer is yes. Spotify permits AI-assisted music. What it doesn't permit is spam, impersonation, and mass-uploaded low-effort noise. That's exactly what the 2026 filters target. Cleaning and mastering a track you actually made, that's not gaming the system. It's the same delivery prep every professional song goes through. So pricing. Undetectr offers a lifetime plan. One payment, and every track you make from here on goes out delivery ready. No per-track fees, no monthly subscription eating into your streaming revenue. Bottom line, getting an AI song onto Spotify is 2 moves. Clean and master the track first so it clears the automated checks. Then send it through a distributor. Skip the first move and you're rolling the dice on a rejection. Undetectr handles the part everyone else skips, that gap between making the song and distributing it. Close that gap and the song goes up clean. First time, every time.